And now, in studio, bringing his Midwest values from the Show Me State to the land of San Diego. He's a triple threat, licensed as an attorney, mortgage broker, and a top producing realtor who's crushing the competition. Here to deliver you what's happening in the trenches of the market. Your host, Michael Gaddis.
Welcome back to the Michael Gaddis Show on AM 1170 The Answer. I am your host, Michael Gaddis of FrontierLoanGroup.com. That's Michael Gaddis of FrontierLoanGroup.com. I want to talk a little bit about the event that's taking place this Saturday. And it is located at the Town and Country Resort and Convention Center. It's sponsored by the San Diego Union Tribune. And it is called the Successful Aging Expo. Now, I went to the last Successful Aging Expo that they had. I believe it was back in May. And it was an incredible event. I mean, I go to a lot of these events throughout Southern California. I attend like the Golden Expos, a lot of but this one is probably the most well put together and the most informative event. And you know, one thing I like about this event versus some of the other ones are, I don't know if you even know what a Successful Aging Expo is, but it's an event that's geared towards the 50-plus community. And what they do is they have vendors from all different types of needs of seniors that they attend this event. So you can have chiropractors, you can have doctors, you can have people like me, reverse mortgage people. You have insurance people. They're all in one place at one time. It's a great way to get a lot of information about a lot of different products. And one of the reasons why I like this one in particular is because a lot of these events will have, speakers. They have, they're on different topics. They have these rooms that they reserve, and you can have people talking about elder law. You can have them talking about hip replacement. You can have them talking about diabetes. You can have them talking about reverse mortgages. And a lot of these places will have speakers, but the San Diego Union Tribune really vets their speakers. They really want to make sure that whoever is speaking at this event is the top at their profession. And so they actually vet you. They make you fill out this huge questionnaire. They do, they investigate you. They do all types of stuff to try to make sure that you're one of the top in your field, because it's a reputation thing, right? Because if they're saying that you're speaking at their event, they want to make sure that you're a reputable person and that you are one of the best at what you do. And so, they are going to have 3 different rooms available filled with speakers all day long. As I mentioned, I know that one of our past guests, Philip Lindsley of the San Diego Elder Law Center, is going to be speaking. I think he's speaking at 10 o'clock. And I'm not sure what room he's in, but he's going to be speaking about something. So there's a lot of really, really highly qualified speakers, and I myself am going to be speaking at the event. I'm going to be speaking at 3 p.m. in the San Diego room, and I'm going to be speaking about recent modifications and changes to reverse mortgages. And so during my little speech, which it lasts about 30 minutes with a 15-minute Q&A session, I'm going to be talking about, basic, reverse mortgage basics. What is a reverse mortgage? Then I'm going to kind of go into some of the myths and misconceptions, and then I'm going to talk about recent changes to the reverse mortgage program, just to kind of, from an educational standpoint, just to allow people to get an opportunity to learn as much as they can about reverse mortgages. And I like doing that, and it's because one, it's a good way to talk to a lot of people all at once. I also am a really big proponent in education side, because, as I said, sometimes I go to these events, and every time there's always 1 or 2 people that walk past me and they wrinkle their nose or look at me and glare at me like I'm an evil person or something like that. And you know what that tells me? That tells me that they don't understand it. They've heard some myths and misconceptions. They don't truly understand how the product works. So I always welcome the opportunity for people like that to sit down and talk to me, because no one should walk past my booth and have a negative feeling about reverse mortgages. They might walk past my booth and say, well, that's not for me, but they shouldn't walk past and say, ooh, that's a terrible thing. That just tells me that they're not very knowledgeable regarding them and they don't truly understand them. So, one of the things I like, my particular, just so you know, my booth is in the lobby. So when you get off the bus, they have a little bus that takes you from Qualcomm Stadium over to the Town and Country Resort and Convention Center. When you get off the bus, you walk through the door, I'll have a booth right in front. As soon as you walk in, you'll see me right there, right in the main lobby there. And one of the things I really like about going here is I really like to talk to people, and this event, I think last time they estimated it was between 6,000 to 8,000 people attended it. And I would say that's probably accurate. It would, all day long, it was a constant stream of people coming in and out, in and out. And I think it's a really, really good resource for seniors and the 50-plus crowd, because, as I said, especially when it comes to the topics that they're giving in for the speeches, they're giving a lot of good speeches there and information that you can use. And then you walk into the main exhibition hall and you can go and visit vendors at their various booths in the exhibition hall. And I think it's a great opportunity for you to meet a lot of different people in a lot of different disciplines that you might not even think that you need. And it's a free event. As I said, parking is free. I think everyone should know that. Parking is free down there, because a lot of people don't know that parking is free. And last time there was a lady who came up and said, well, I think the problem with this is that there's the parking. And I said, well, the parking's free. You just got to park over at Qualcomm and they bus you over here. She goes, well, no one told me that. So now I am telling everyone parking is free. Go to Qualcomm and they will bus you over for free. So, and I would love to see you there. So if you guys hear me today and come by, say hello, that'd be great. One of the other things I do is, aside from going to events like the Successful Aging Expo, is I have workshops throughout Southern California. And I have a workshop coming up on October 12th. I'm going to have it at the Old Spaghetti Factory in San Marcos. It's going to be I'm going to have two sessions, either between 12 and 2 p.m. or 6 to 8 p.m. Because you just never know what's the better time period for somebody. So I try to break it up a little bit so that the day people can have a chance and the evening people can have a chance to go. And we're going to talk about a lot of the same things. Now, my workshops last a little longer than what I have at the Successful Aging Expo. At the Successful Aging Expo, I'm more limited on my time. At the workshop, it usually takes about between an hour and 25 minutes or so to really go through everything I want to go through, because as I said, it's kind of similar to the Successful Aging Expo, except it's more comprehensive. So we're going to talk about new rules and safeguards, myths and misconceptions, and eligibility and qualifications. And we're going to talk about tailoring a reverse mortgage to your specific set of needs. As I always tell seniors, you could live on a street with 10 seniors. They could all have reverse mortgages, and it's possible that each one of them could have a different solution. They could all be utilizing the reverse mortgage in a different way. So I think it's really important that you learn about it. So if you're interested in attending this workshop, you can call my office at 760-692-5950. That's 760-692-5950. Or you can email me at michael@frontierloangroup.com. That's michael@frontierloangroup.com. The event is being held at the Old Spaghetti Factory in San Marcos. That's 111 North Twin Oaks Valley Road, San Marcos, California. That's 111 North Twin Oaks Valley Road, San Marcos, California, 92069. Dinner's on me if you guys attend the event. So just call up, and that way you can register for it. You must be 62 and a homeowner to qualify. So to make a reservation. So when you call up there, they might ask you, but that's what you have to be, because that's who reverse mortgages are geared towards. So again, it's the Old Spaghetti Factory in San Marcos, October 12th. That's a Wednesday, October 12th, from 12 to 2 p.m. and from 6 to 8 p.m. So I look forward to seeing anybody up there, and please call my office and make a reservation. Seating is limited, so you have to go. So you have two possibilities to see me out there in the near future. You can either come this Saturday and see me at San Diego Union Tribune Successful Aging Expo at the Town and Country Resort. Now that event's going to be from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. I will actually be there, I think, around 7. For the first 2 hours, I'll just be in the lobby. So if you get there early, you get an extra chance to talk to me in the lobby. But it's a great event, and whether you're interested in a reverse mortgage or not, you should go to this event because there's a lot of quality speakers, and it is a great educational event. There's going to be a lot of vendors there from a lot of different disciplines, and it's a really exciting event. And you know, there's people who travel from far away to go to the San Diego Successful Aging Expo because, as I mentioned, I go to a lot of them, and it is definitely one of the best ones that I attend. You know, I attend all kinds of them, and this is the one that has the highest turnout and has the best quality of speakers, because a lot of times I'll go and speak at other events, and some of the other speakers on their topics do not seem to me to maybe be the top in their field, but here they are. And I know for sure that they are because I know Philip Lindsley's definitely one, and he's one of only 2 San Diego elder law attorneys certified in San Diego County. So anyway, those are 2 events that you can come and see me at, and I look forward to seeing you guys. And anyway, well, after the break here, we're going to switch gears a little bit and lighten it up a little bit, and I'll surprise you with what we're going to talk about because I think you're going to love it. You're listening to The Michael Gaddis Show on AM 1170, The Answer.